want to be cool with people. It's difficult. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everybody has trauma. It's a personal thing, and we have to be conscious of that and how. Yeah, because and it's trauma if you never got over it. Like really, because it's the pain that never fades. People speak on healing, but I don't understand it. I I I just believe in acceptance of the pain and the fact that it's just gonna be there, like literally. Um, there is no cure, there is no antidote, there's nothing. I mean, you can numb yourself with antidepressants or Vice. I don't recommend like the Vice part. Antidepressants, if it works for you, it works for you. I don't like ED. Like I feel like that is limiting. That's just like morally reprehensible to me. Like I don't believe in because it's you're cutting out a part of human functionality. Like you're telling me after 5 decades of I keep repeating the same thing, but after 5 decades of R&D, they couldn't find a way to facilitate like human functionality like fully. I don't know. That seems odd to me, but uh, whatever. Yeah, you can get off it and then procreate and then get back on, I guess. But it's like I don't understand why they couldn't just perfect it. Um, but yeah, trauma is the pain that never goes away. Everybody has it. It doesn't matter like what your situation is. Everybody has it, and it behooves one to realize what triggers it and how it shows up in your actions. And our mind will play tricks on us, or at least on me. And I know if I'm out here that there's somebody else out there, like me. So, uh, you know, I mean, fuck, it is what it is. Like, these fucking scanners. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, you need to see how it shows up in your actions. For me, it was Vice primarily. Like I would always run to Vice because it would shut off my brain, and I wouldn't have to think about the pain. But that was when I was a teenager. See, when I grew up into an adult, it didn't really shut off my mind. What I mean, it just cuts off your inhibitions. I have demons, like metaphorically speaking, and if they are real, literally, like if they are real, I truly do have demons because I'm a totally different person. I'm very aggressive. Like I'm ready to fight or kill somebody, and that's not good. I mean, I scared off my woman because of it. I hurt her emotionally. I broke down as a fucking man, failed as a man, like due to that, and also just not being emotionally intelligent and not having emotional regulation. Like, man, and I think about where that comes from. I look, I had a pretty good childhood compared to others, but I'll tell you what I didn't appreciate. I didn't appreciate the emotional aspect of my childhood at all. Everything else was great, education, food, housing. But when it came to the emotional side, an absolute horror story. Like, just fucking terrible. I mean, I never learned how to be there for myself. I never understood that. I never understood not to listen to a lot of the shit my mother would tell me. Or anyone else would tell me for that matter, or do to me. Like, I got, I got, like, I got beat up a lot. You know what I mean? Like as a kid, like I got beat up a lot. I remember getting choked out. Uh, yeah, my food getting thrown on the floor and shit. I made friends with them, and I wonder where if that's where I get my cowardice from. Like honestly, I guess in my mind, I was too good of a kid, and I was scared of like fighting, because like, what if I get in trouble for it? You know, that's what I was. I think that's what I was afraid of. But truth be told, like, if I was there for myself, I honestly would beat the fuck out of them. You know, I'd learn how to fight and actually beat the fuck out of them instead of being a fucking victim for everybody. See, a living doormat my entire fucking life. It's done me no favors because I hold on to the resentment and bitterness and pure vitriol from shit like that. You know, a lot of fights uh, that I lost and continue to lose into my adult life because I never let it go. I don't know what letting go means. I mean, it's just there. How the fuck am I supposed to let it go? It's something that haunts you. Like, none of this seems real. Like, my life doesn't seem real now. Like, it didn't seem real when things were going good because, like, I was surprised that, wow, this is all me. I have a woman, I have my money, my career, my job. It's going great. Like, everything's going great, but the pain doesn't go away. It never goes away, guy. And it's like, fuck me. Okay. Now I'm looking at it like, okay, well, if the pain doesn't go away, like, truly the only thing you can do is set a vision for your life and have an MO about how you should operate in order to prevent that pain from growing. Because that's all I've let happen now. I've just let the pain grow. I hurt my woman emotionally in a similar manner in which my mother hurt me emotionally. And, yeah, I just realized I'm an evil person, like a terrible fucking degenerate, like, bum, like, weak, unmanly, like, manipulative, controlling, like, absolute, like, dog shit person who deserves death. Like, actually, I should be put in front of a firing squad for what I did to her. I never laid a hand on her, but that doesn't. I emotionally abused her. Like, I let substance get in between us. The weakest shit you can ever do. Thinking shit's cool. Nothing's ever cool. Like, that's what I realized about life, too. Nothing's a fucking joke out here. Not a goddamn thing. Like, jokes are jokes, but, you know, like, it's so hard to see yourself when you're fucked up all the time. Fun fact. And not even that. It's hard to see yourself sober. That's why I encourage journaling. Because you cannot deny actions on the black and white. Like, you just can't, you can't deny it. Like, I'm a terrible person. And I didn't even, the whole time I thought I wasn't that bad of a person. I knew I had issues, but I couldn't articulate them. And, yeah, I just became a fucking terrible person. I mean, drugs, dude. Like, heavy drugs, like, all the time. Like, way too often. It shouldn't be there at all, but it was. You know, I'm disgusted with myself. I hated myself before, at least I thought I did, but now I truly do. Like, there's no redemption for me because of my actions. If there is a hell, I have a place there, you know? And, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping I don't have AIDS now because, like, I got, and, you know, like, and it's not even sexual, but I don't even know if I got raped or what. Like, it's just, I let my life just completely fall apart. And it happened so fast. 3 years felt like 3 seconds. That should have been a launching pad for me to live. For me to live with my woman and show her the love and respect she deserved. I wanted to have a home for us, and I was fully capable. I was making $1,000 a week. And instead of saving it, I decided to fuck it off with people who don't care about me, aka my family. And they show it with their actions, not their words. You know? I don't know what I expected from them. Nobody owes anybody anything. I owed myself something. But I guess my thing was I was never there for myself. Like, literally, like, brain dead the past 3 years. Like, I just couldn't slow down and reflect because I didn't write, I didn't journal, and there was never time for me. Because whenever I was alone, I would just feel an immense sense of, like, just pain from the past. and I would just like quickly run to substance or company. And the company I had also, they also fucking just like smoke, smoke weed and shit and get high. But when they're not smoking weed, they get agitated, and it's for a reason. Like, oh man, like life is a fucking bitch. It really is a bitch, especially if you're not there for yourself. That's the biggest lesson I've learned. Be there for yourself. Like, fuck everybody. If you have to say fuck everybody, because nobody's there for you. You know what I mean? Like, that's the truth. My father isn't even there for me. Or at least, like, he wasn't there enough for me. I guess he'd rather be fucking bitches and getting them pregnant, if I'm being honest. Like, and I don't want to denigrate my own father, because I won't. But I don't appreciate that, and I never have. Even as a child, I never appreciated it, and always made me uncomfortable. But whatever. I don't know. The world doesn't revolve around me, but it's like, at what point do I say, you know what, I'm gonna be there for me? You know? Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking do drugs and cause more harm to my body and also hurt myself and then ultimately others. I'm not gonna, like, man. And I was really fucking hyped up earlier. I'm a fucking abuser now. Like, I felt like a victim my whole life because I was, but at what point did I don't know. Like, what? There is no getting over all those lost fights. There is no getting over getting your ass beat outside and at home. I don't condone the beating of children, whether it's like ass whooping or whatever, or getting smacked in the mouth. Like, in the black community, that's seen as soft, but apparently psychologists say that that's fucked up. So I'm really in their shoes because I don't believe children should be treated that way. Like, I don't know. I saw something somewhere, and it made sense to me. It's like, well, we don't even treat adults that way. Um, we don't treat other people that way. So why is it that the people who mean the most to us, we treat the fucking most garbage? You know what I mean? I felt worthless. I felt like a fucking dog. Like, I felt like nothing. You know, just a fucking. You just teach children that they're worth being hit under the right conditions, and if their minds are fucked up, like me, you'll just, at a certain point, you might just like accept the fact that you should be hit, or just, I don't know. My point is that fuckery happens in the minds of children, especially if they're intelligent, because they can't rationalize it any other way. You know what I mean? Um, like man. Man. At any point in time, I could have changed, but I literally had no time to change. And there's a reason my woman left me. She's far more intelligent, I would say, emotionally intelligent for sure, than me. Way stronger than me. She's gone through way more than me, and she still is a good person. I chose the path of a fucking abuser unknowingly, and for that I'll never forgive myself. I'll never forgive myself. Yeah, depression's a bitch, you know? Because no matter what, you'll always be in the dumps, but it does not justify poor action, nor does trauma. I got into oh man, I'm really hoping I don't have fucking HIV or something. Because I got cut up, Again, vice. Like, if you're intelligent, really, I would say stay away from. Be sober. Like, at the end of the day, you're just damaging your body. Like, that's really all you're doing. Whatever you're trying to escape, you can't escape. You have to just accept the suffering and make sure that your lifestyle and the way you operate and what you're after. Like, make sure you're actually after something. That'll help in, facilitating the right, Like, that's why I say you should journal. It's because there's so much. We're fighting our subconscious. We're fighting our trauma. We're fighting the world. We're fighting the people closest to us because we can't trust ourselves or them at the end of the day. We're just fighting all the fucking time. There are people like me, at least. I wish I was healthy, I really do. But I'm not. And fuck, I mean, it's just the way it is. But, oh man. We gotta, fuck me. Like, I don't know. If for whatever reason you're like a teenager or a child, and you're getting your ass whooped and you feel worthless, you're not worthless. Focus on your studies, educate yourself, think about what you want to be in the future, learn how to save. Like, you don't always spend your money. Like, actually look up the word frugality and fully embrace that. Do research on how to actually manage your money. Do research on trauma, psychology videos, um, philosophy videos. I truly like the social aspects of Ayn Rand, not the libertarian part. See, I don't really agree with libertarianism. I think it's an interesting concept, but I don't believe it would be practiced in a useful way, like productive way to society. I think it would just incentivize bureaucratic corporate bullshit, which I'm fervently against. Like, I'm very against that. It's so toxic. That just whole, you know, it'll just kill the common man, like, completely. I'm not for that shit. I'm not a fucking elitist. Like, I'm not. I believe in aiming for perfection. Like, I feel like you should be 100% in all that you do. Otherwise, you'll regret if it falls apart and think, ah, fuck, I wish I would have done this or that. That's the worst. I've lived in shame and guilt and regret my entire fucking life. And I wish this upon, like, nobody, not even my worst enemies. I don't wish that upon anybody, you know? Yeah, fuck vice. Including women, including, like, fucking a bunch of people. Because now you're just promoting the spread of disease and also, like, unwanted pregnancy. And you're fucking up just so many lives. Bring back the nuclear family. Like, actually build something real and that, you can actually cherish. Like, it's a bunch of bullshit, man. It's a lot, but be there for yourself. Child, teenager, young adult, elder, like, whatever. Be there for yourself. The country is literally based on it. Like, we live in an individualistic society, a capitalist, individualistic society. So, make your money, learn how to save it, and use it toward assets that will benefit you in your life. That's a home, that's car. It's attainable. You just have to know how to get it. Like, that's why I encourage journaling. You have to write out everything, including your actions and the actions of others, just to see where people truly lie with you. Like, man, it's so treacherous out here. It's so treacherous in our minds for a lot of us. Like, don't always retain humility. Don't think you're infallible because things are going great, because that's when things get really fucked up. Because that's when things fall apart quickly. Like, if you're stressed out, journal. You need to write out and figure out what the real problem is, what the most optimal solution is. Like, you can't just, because if you just keep pushing while you're stressed out and you get more and more and more and more and more stressed, like, eventually you're just gonna crack because you're a human being. And I don't want any of you to fucking, do some foul shit out of pain and suffer even more pain because of it. That's literally like me right now. I don't know what the future holds. I have to figure out my life, but at this point I'm just trying to get my balance together and get my health together. I'm worried I caught like a disease, man. Like getting cut up and shit, like fighting people, like fighting a bunch of niggas, like cliques and shit. Like it's not cool. I hold demons. I need my inhibitions. Like I literally hold demons, and if I allow my inhibitions to go, I will hurt myself and others. I have to just accept that, and that goes for a lot of you people too, especially if you struggle with like mental illness and shit like that. You know, I don't know, man. Here's the thing. I truly now believe that peace and happiness comes in moments, and I believe the rest of it is just suffering, but we choose if our suffering is in vain or not. Like, we should suffer for productivity, growth, just great things that'll hopefully ease our suffering, but that shouldn't even be the point. The point should be just because it's better than the alternative, which is nothing, which is decay, which is bullshit, which is like pain, like unnecessary pain. You know, I see a man walking on a rooftop. That was me 3 years ago, and that was noble and worthwhile. Now that I'm looking at it, it wasn't the work that was bothering me. It was me, and I didn't even understand that because I was so caught up. I was so caught up in bullshit and like neglecting reality and like neglecting the fact that the pain that I have just can't, but just simply won't go away no matter what I do or have. So like I have to just accept that, and at certain points just lie, like just fake being okay. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing else. Like, because people don't even like me honestly telling them like what's going on with me or like what my feelings are. They don't give a fuck. My own family don't care. They literally don't care. They show it with their actions, or they might outright say it. Like, I really don't care. And it's funny because, like, I spent so much time with them, you know, and I got, like, people pleasing shit, too. Like, you know, all that dough and shit, and, like, giving people money, and, like, you know, it's like, for what? Like, everyone's out on their own. Man, it's really fucked up out here. And all that time I was spending, like getting high and drinking and shit, like and kicking it, I really wish I had been spending with my woman and building with her, or either spending with her, working, or journaling. Literally, like everything else is bullshit now. I don't even play the game anymore. You know, that got in the way of our relationship too. She wanted me to, you know, be there with her, and I was playing the fucking game. Like, just we're just raised to be fucked up, and like no one takes the time to do research or you know therapy or nothing. Like, and therapy doesn't even help me. And I feel like they're just a bunch of fucking hustlers. Like I know hustlers. Like they just like never get to the root of the problem. It takes forever. Like the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I don't. It's just like the rest of the country. It just seems like smoke and mirrors and scams. Like I don't know. I believe in objectivism. That's what I mean. All right, reality is God. Okay, I put a loaded gun to your head, right? I put the clip into a gun and rack the slide and put it to your fucking head. Take the safety off and pull the trigger. What happens? See that's reality to me. You add 2 plus 2. What do you get? That's reality to me. Not fucking. Nah, let's go to the ether and like get the fuck out of here. There's people getting molested down there. There's people getting raped and trafficked and murdered. Like, you know, don't, please just don't, like, miss me with all that shit. Like, all of it. And that was me. That was me. You get what I'm saying? But I hate myself so much, right? That I was not there for me. I never took time to actually figure out who the fuck I am. So now I'm just fucking druggy, like rebel. Like, I don't know what the fuck I am. Like, you're not a nigga. Like, it's not like you're hustling. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, you sold a little bit of weed, I guess. I mean, did I? I don't know. I can't even say that on the record, but like, yeah, I didn't. All right, for the record, I didn't sell weed. Okay. Um, but like, whatever. Like no, actually, that was fuck. I did not sell weed. Like, I actually did not. Okay. Um, it's just bad. Like, it's just my whole life has been a fucking anxiety, guilt, shame induced like mess. You know what I mean? Like, just, and I think about where that comes from, and it's like, now that I'm looking at it objectively as an adult and not under the pretense of a hurt child, like, I see now just how fucking anxiety ridden my household was. Like, and just how like shame inducing my household was as well. Like, nothing, it was never enough. Like, I was getting straight A's, but I get smacked in the mouth over a fucking yellow card. Oh, don't talk slick. It's like, I'm trying to talk to you in the best way I can. Fix your, yeah, Juice World's cool, but oh, even that. I just noticed Juice World's cool, but my bad. I'll get back to that point later. But yeah, smacked in the mouth over yellow card, yeah, orange card. Fuck. I don't even remember the shit I got my ass whooped over. I really don't. And that's kind of a part of the problem. I just remember the ass whooping. And I also remember sitting next to my mom after that, and like, I remember doing jumping jacks, yeah, running around the room, just getting hit with a belt. Or laying on a bed with my just ass exposed, just getting hit with a belt. Like, that's cool. That's good. That taught me something. Yeah, it just taught me fear. I don't even know what the fuck, like, I don't even remember what the fuck it was about. I wasn't a bad kid. I didn't get into fucking fights. I just got beat up. Like, I don't know what the fuck, like, she's just doing that because that's what happened to her, you know? But that doesn't make it right. Having niggas in the house and shit, seeing them grab your ass and just make me feel uncomfortable in my own home. That's cool too, because it's not my home. She made that very clear. It's not my home. My room isn't my room. It's her room. My game isn't my game. It's her game. Like, just make somebody feel worthless. You know what I mean? And I appreciate the fact that I had a house and I had food and I had an education. It's just like, why do you got to make me feel like nothing? Like, what I feel or what I care, like, that doesn't matter. You condition somebody to not be there for themselves. That's all that did. And I'm just now realizing that after becoming a fucking abuser and a criminal, technically. So I caught a DUI. I was emotional, because like I just got some news from my father. Like, he got a woman pregnant that he didn't intend on being with, and that just brought back so much fucking misery for me. Because I was like, man, I don't want that kid to feel the way I felt. Instead of thinking, oh, well, now you can be what you needed, which was an older male figure, my mind was just fucking gone. And plus, I had work. I was fucking up at work. Like, I didn't understand burnout. I was neglecting my woman. I didn't feel as though she had faith in me. Like, I had to take a trip to Ohio. Couldn't stand up to my mom because she wanted me to stay there. I really wanted to be with my girl. I just bared it and blew the fuck up because I was literally shaking. Like, decide to drink. It's never a good idea. I notice now that, yeah, truly all my problems, like, I'm just like demonic, apparently. So if I drink, then I just let the demons out of the cellar. Nothing good ever happens anymore. I'm just completely fucked up. Man. Miserable. I could have been happy with my girl. I was supposed to have a house for us. I was supposed to take her to Michigan. I was supposed to take her on trips across the world. You know, couldn't even be there for myself. I didn't even recognize how fucking self-destructive I was being. Because that never goes away. Like, that not being there for yourself, that suicidality, that fucking, like, self-loathing, you know, feeling weak all the time, like, all that shit, that depression, like, all that shit never goes away. Like, ever. You know? It doesn't matter how smart you are, it doesn't matter, like, what you are, like, that shit just never goes away. And I feel like journaling just helps you to curb your actions, your bad, negative actions that hurt yourself and others. Because when it happens, when you feel it, those fucking demons rising, you can say, okay, well, I'm not gonna do this. No, I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm not gonna fucking drink. No, I'm not gonna smoke. No, I'm not gonna do nothing. Because I already know, I already see the future. You know? So I advise everybody to do that, you know? Um, and also, look, if you have children, don't hit them. You know, just confuse the shit out of them. If they're smart, like, they'll rationalize, like, fuckery. You don't want that. Don't hurt your children. You know, find alternative ways to parent them. Because, like, that, you're just gonna fuck them up, dude. Trust me, you're just gonna fuck them up. No matter how smart they get, they're just gonna be fucked up in the head. And they're not even gonna realize how fucked up they are until they're adults and they interact with other healthy fucking people. So, yeah, peace.